And it's hard to find in this Dabbleverse loyal friends. It's almost impossible. The legend just texts me that Quadfather feels bad for what he did. And he would like
No, he doesn't.
the legend to talk to me. Here's the problem, Quadfather. You tried to get my channel taken away from me. I mean, you tried to porn bomb me. I don't know if I could accept an apology at this point, and I normally can. But that is something I got you, Clay. I got you. I'm going to bring you in a second. Supersonic, for well, I thought doing a great job. I think she's a beautiful woman.
So the so-called story that Quadfather wants to make up with him, that's bullshit.
And I thought she was great. I always hate when the little guy gets screwed. And this is a case.
Well, you definitely would know a little guy. Getting screwed never happens to you. Just a little twerp.
Where the little guy got screwed. But I got a lot to talk about. And, I'm glad. I watched.
Why are you out of breath just sitting there? What's wrong with you? Mister, I can box. I can sprint for 5 minutes. Full speed. You can't even get out of your chair without getting winded. We all know it, except you, stupid.
About a half hour of Vince's show today, which was quite entertaining. And Vince and I are totally in tandem when we say the shitway when Phildo puts up a fucking picture with a gun to my head, that's shitway's responsibility. He can't fucking blame it on one of his staffers because they're his staffers. He's got to take responsibility. He is.
But Phil put it on his own site, not on Shuli Network, his own personal site. So shut up. And you got a lot to talk about. I bet it's the same thing. Shuli this, Taki that, Karen that, Carla that. Let's see.
He and only he should be held accountable.
No.
That's a fact, Jack. So stop it already. And
can you be held accountable for your lip smacking? You retard. You don't even know you're doing it. Among other affectations that you have.
ESO named your show, shitwayer.
No, he didn't.
And no matter how you slice it, we know.
No, he didn't. You made that up and you want to believe it. That's all. Somebody said that. It's not true. So who cares? Oh, I forgot. Add to all the other stuff I said. Child molester. That's a big one for him now. What else we got?
That as a fact. You repeated it. Vince put it up today again. And you know ESO came up with it and you called him a genius. So stop it. Stop it. Look, I don't read any legal papers. To be quite honest, I didn't even read the lawsuit. I never read my NBC contract.
You're a liar. You can't read, might be it.
All I saw was 500,000, and then that was it. That's all I read. That's all I needed to read. But I didn't know that.
Now what do you read? $50? $2? $1.99? What happened to the 500,000? Over 10 years, where did all that money go?
I couldn't call myself Stuttering John until my agent told me. I don't read anything. I hate legalese. I hate that fucking legal way they write. I fucking hate it. So, I just asked a friend just to look it over. But, I'm sure we'll be over and done with this, and Vince will be on hopefully by this Monday. And as I was talking to Dirty Deeds today, he said, John, you and Vince are better together, better as friends than you are as enemies. And I agree. Because we do share a lot of the same thoughts about a lot of the same people. And now let me bring in one of my favorite guests and one of the most loyal to the Stuttering John Army, someone who I know is not going to stab me, the guy that I knew.
No army. And let's see how long before he turns.
Was not the one who Clay Dabla. I know who it was, but it wasn't Clay Dabla. So, and I knew that immediately. And that's what friends do. Friends know about the loyalty of other friends. I would never stab the legend in the back. I would never stab Clay Dabler in the back. And I would never stab Rob Saul in the back. I would never stab Dirty Deeds in the back. Those guys are my friends. And one last note before I bring in Clay Dabler. There's a little rumor going on that the Shitware and Pocky are at war. Now, I'm not saying it's true, but on one of these things, people are saying Pocky and the Shitware have been arguing about Israel and Palestine. Now, it's probably a work, but if it's not a work, how great is that? That Shitware and Pocky are arguing. Oh, that would be awesome.
It doesn't exist. You want to believe it, so you will. It's not true. You're a jerk off.
But of course, the Shitway is probably going to immediately call Pocky and apologize because he doesn't want to lose his little breadwinner there.
Look at his acting skill.
This and much about his behemoth. So, fuck off. You're a fucking hypocrite, Shitway. You do everything that you project and accuse people of. You're a guilty little snaky weasel. And
truly egregious ego.
Okay, we're starting with Shuli. Who's next?
And I think
Joey Diaz and all the MJ, if you're listening, take Joey Diaz and all the shit Phil's got up to, like harassing cancer fucking staff and fucking
I'm gonna let Joey
beating
know.
up old men. Let him know what a scumbag that guy is.
I'm gonna let Joey know. Because Joey should know.
He's so low. Laughs at people's dead relatives. He puts in, like, say someone's talking about a dead family member, he'll put in like a laughter. But the guy is has a black heart, no soul.
And I gotta be honest with you.
nasty individual.
You know, I don't know if it's because of what she did to me, but I used to think that Kate Meany's laugh was cute. But now that Vince uses Kate Meany's laugh, I fucking hate it.
It's fucking moronic.
Yeah, but your voice is so nice, John.
They fucking. It's not Life of Brian.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Life of Brian.
No, it's Vacation. When Aunt Edna.
Stuttering John.
Well, she said that he probably listening from heaven, but he died. Yeah. So most
skeleton in the bed.
This story. I don't think Jay would be mad at me, but he was having sex. He had a girl handcuffed to the bed, and then he went downstairs. It was in Manhattan to put.
It feels working for Joey Diaz and Shitway. You can't be getting paid that much, right? Maybe that's why he got hired. He's cheap.
No, because
cheap as shit.
Shitway is not making a lot of money. Put it this way, Clay. I get probably more super chats than the Shitway, and I don't pay anybody.
Oh, now they've got a new fake member over there.
Or pay any bills, or pay anybody you owe, or any of that shit.
Called Frank, though.
That's kind of level shit of what this fucking guy's doing.
Prime time, Alex Stein. Pimp on the
I'm
blue.
not going to compare it to the Holocaust, but it is bad. I mean, 6,000 images and videos of kids getting abused sexually. And
still with that shit, huh?
This fucking loser.
On a treadmill or something.
And Clay, can I just say something? I do applaud and thank you for your loyalty. It means a lot to me.
Of course, John.
Transphobia and homophobia. I am in support of the LGBTQ plus society.
I think if you've got a lot of hate in your heart for gay people, the chances are you probably are a little.
My mouth all red. You are inciting violence towards me, and that goes beyond YouTube. Trust me. That is.
Nobody trusts you, stupid.
That is inciting.
Feel like it's.
But would they have a show without me?
They'd have shit shows.
They wouldn't have a show without me.
Successful.
Therefore, your tweet makes no sense. I could do a show without talking about them. They cannot do a show without talking about me.
But it's beneficial.
You haven't done that in 5 years. They've done shows with other guests, other people, and other interests, and you have not.
In the Dabbleverse.
No. How hot Demi Moore looked on the Jennifer Hudson show today. This fucking girl hasn't.
Very directly, and that women tended to kind of go back and forth, and that men were very unapologetic about how they moved.
Yes.
Not me. I'm
And there was
very
something
apologetic.
about-
Come date the Duke. Demi and the Duke.
And he doesn't like Jewish people.
There's a rumor that Pocky and the Shitway are at odds.
Is that the same?
Again? You said this 5 minutes ago. There's no rumor. You're trying to start something, you asshole.
Person give you that room? Oh,
I
not Clay.
taught algebra in school. And there lies another talent that I have that not one of these idiots in the Dabbleverse could ever do.
Man.
There's not one of these schmucks that could ever teach
Well, demolitions.
Clay.
Oh my God. And why did the firemen say they heard
Clay.
explosions?
John, you're a substitute teacher. Anybody can get hired for that. The test is a multiple choice, pass or fail, and substitute does not have any teaching credentials, no college degree required. So shut up already, goddammit.
My father was an engineer, and he explained it to me very simply. When they hit the 80th floor, which they did, I believe, what happens is the jet fuel starts to melt the steel girders that are holding up those 20 floors above it. As soon as that goes, then all it's like a house of cards. They all start falling on each other. That's why.
But the odds of that happening twice seems
It's all
unlikely.
about the jet fuel melting the girders on
Yes, they didn't fall on each other, they melted and bent. Stupid, get it right.
the floor that the plane.
It brings you something new and interesting, and you still bitch. It's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. What does shoot a shitwag? Like, if we're talking about repetitive Groundhog Day shit, TSN is Groundhog Day every day, all day.
It's
The
every
same
day about
shit.
Stuttering John.
Every day, 'cause that's the only thing. Well, where's the raid? I ain't seen a fucking lame-ass raid show recently. That's the worst fucking idea you've ever had. Whose idea was that shit, man? I bet it was Phil's, because it fucking sucks a bag of dicks.